Welcome to another edition of Healthier, Happier You. I'm Al Levine, one of the co-hosts with Bethany Montecalvo. She's also a co-host and founder of the show.
Today I just wanted to talk about, are your personal care products cancer causing? Are they linked to giving you cancer? I don't know. That's something that we'll talk about today, and we could further go into that.
Welcome back. It is now tea time. We're going to do some green tea.
Can't wait to see it. Oh, you got your lunch bag. That's awesome.
That's it. Here, is it still warm?
It is still warm, guys. Still warm.
Right.
And it's for loose. Is this for loose tea I see up here?
Yes. Screw off the tap. Set
now that's pretty
top
sweet.
There. Set that down.
So.
And then take the little lid off of there, the strainer there, and then
how
look
cool.
at that.
Guys, it's like a little compartment.
You could pull, here, I'll pull it out since I'll be drinking it.
And for the real tea folks, the only way to do
Us
it
connoisseurs.
is if you, yes, connoisseurs, is if you can do it loose because it's the pure tea. You're not just drinking the remnants that's in the bag.
Or as I say, the scrapings off the floor.
The scrapings off the floor, yes.
Now, as you see, I have a little...
Oh, it's a little portable.
Definitely, little case. Take 1 teaspoon. Okay. Now, this will be my 12th cup.
Okay, so just starting out today.
Yes. So we'll go with that. And then on your spice rack, you could pull out ground cinnamon.
Love it.
And then some turmeric.
That's awesome.
And I forgot my other secret ingredient, because this helps boost a little organic lemon.
That's right. Awesome.
So we'll set that out. So
I love this.
Here's what we do. We put about a teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of cinnamon, and it helps build your immunity or your immunity system, fights antioxidants. Nice. We also have the lemon boost up the properties of green tea. Yeah. Like from almost 2,000% on the ECGC that's in there. So that way you can actually drink less cups of tea than I do.
That's awesome.
And then, there we go, teaspoon. Now you can steep it a little longer. As you can see, the China gunpowder is almost like little beadlets.
Yeah, I see that. That's
and then
really
they
cool.
start to open up, and you get the flavor. About 3 minutes. And I actually had a little bit of tea in before, so I could get that flavor.
Now, can you re-steep? I heard that you could like re-steep some tea. Is that?
It loses some flavor, but what some people do to cut down on the caffeine, there's only about 1/6 of a cup of coffee that green tea has. Okay. And the white tea, which is the less processed than the white buds, they actually have no caffeine or minimal. And it's all from the same plant. Now I'll squeeze the lemon in there. Oops, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Watch your eyes. So do a little squeeze. Then here's what I do at home. We won't measure it out.
It's called eyeball it, right?
Yeah, so we're good there. Okay. That's turmeric. Oh no, the opposite. That was our cinnamon. Now turmeric.
Wow, now that's a lot. That's a lot in there.
But you know what? It helps. Wait till you get to be my age. It helps for anti-inflammatory.
It does. But can you taste that, or is that something that like you have to get used to?
This is an acquired taste. So the cinnamon helps. The lemon also helps. You may not enjoy it, so I won't let you sample that today.
Okay, maybe next time. Next time.
But now the finished product, and it's not green anymore.
I love it. I love your little travel. There you go, guys. How awesome is that?
Stay healthy, my friends. Keep watching.
That's awesome.
And thanks for all the likes. We're at 588 likes on
guys.
Healthier, Happier You.
Yes.
So we need more of the friends to start doing that.
We do. Friends, tell your friends to like us, please. Yeah.
And now, what do you have to tell us?
Okay. So for today, I wanted to talk about personal care products. Not just for gals, but for guys as well. So let's kind of get into the dirty. So certain people do care about organic products and certain folks don't. It's a preference, but I kind of want to start off with something we all use. We all use shampoo, right? So let's start with a drugstore brand. Pantene Pro-V. Everyone likes it. You see it on the commercials. The girls are whipping their hair around. They're beautiful women. They have bouncy long hair. And it says on the bottle, it'll give you the ultimate cool shine. Well, I would love ultimate cool shine. I would like to have cool hair all the time, right? So I'm wondering, what's in this? What is in this to be able to give your hair that luscious look, that shininess in there? Well, do you ever just kind of, when you're lathering it on your scalp in the shower, wonder what's in it? Did you ever look in the ingredients? If you did, it might look something like this when you look at the ingredients. Sodium lauryl sulfate, tetrasodium EDTA, methoisothiolinolen. Those sound super yummy and natural, right? Well, those are just some of the ingredients that are hundreds in our personal care products. And actually, what the heck is this stuff? Well, this stuff is cancer-causing agents. They're chemicals that the FDA calls ingredients. And it actually makes me angry because the hard-earned money that we are working for, we're buying personal care products that's junk. It's junk and it's not good for us. And it could interrupt a lot of things in our body. So even if you look at baby shampoo, for instance, it's the same thing, guys. Just because it says baby shampoo, Johnson & Johnson, I'm sorry, I don't love you. You guys are not natural. There is cancer-causing agents in your product. Half of America uses that on their babies, and that's not okay. That's not something when a baby is just born that should be on their body. There's so much more natural, less expensive, wonderful natural things you could put on your baby with that. So I kind of wanted to get in today one subject because we could talk about this, I feel like, forever. You're probably, now, as a guy, I know you're a simple guy, okay, but what do you use?
Well,
I don't know why that made me laugh. You are a simple guy.
Well, here's the thing. I'll tell you, I'm a little different. I actually use a neem shampoo. Okay. Which that's from a plant out of India to help your hair be luxurious.
So that's where you get your luscious locks from.
Well, yeah, plus coconut oil that I take every day.
Coconut oil,
we have to at least mention that.
Of course, yeah.
So that's what I do there. And on other products, like I'm a Kenneth Cole reaction guy for my cologne. Okay. And I have no idea how many cleaning chemicals are in there and EDTAs and all the other poisons. Yeah, and I'm sure they are because a lot of the perfume, you can make it yourself in colognes, which I know people do.
That is true. That is true. That is quite simple, and that's awesome that you are...
I do use deodorant, too. Sometimes Tom's is a crystal thing, and other times, you know, another deodorant or something, too.
This is I do
deodorant. An antiperspirant.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest, okay? I've tried every blessed organic deodorant on earth that is in every store that I travel with, and when I'm at home or I'm just doing something where I'm by myself, I do use something organic. But if it's something where I'm really active, I haven't found anything yet that works.
You know what? You answered my question because men sweat a lot more and women only perspire.
I don't know how you do it.
You only perspire. We sweat.
Is there a difference? There is a difference.
That's what people say.
You perspire and you sweat. Yes. Well.
So I wondered. So thanks for answering that question.
It's true. I mean, I know some ladies maybe don't sweat at all, but I do sweat. So I'm in the looks for something natural. But today I wanted to chat about lipstick. Every lady that we know in America wears lipstick. We have on our bright colors. We have on our chapstick, our Burt's Bees. What's in lipstick? What is it? Is it safe? If you think about it, some women are applying up to 6 to 14 to 18 to 20 times a day reapplying their lipstick. That's a lot. If it's a safe product, that's awesome. You can reapply. But if it's something that is cancer-causing, that's not okay. So I kind of jotted my thoughts down because my mind kind of runs 1,000 miles per minute. So I just kind of wanted to jot everything down. But so a representative from Revlon said, it's okay, our lipstick isn't toxic. You would literally have to physically eat so many lipsticks a year for the lead to even bother you. Yes, I said lead to even bother you. There's lead in our lipsticks. So your baby girls, whenever they're 7 years old and they're wearing lip gloss, to, you know, more seasoned ladies in their 80s and they're wearing lipstick, there's lead in it. Lead is not good for you. There's no reason why we should be applying that on our lips, nor letting the FDA put those products on the market. So it was interesting. Let's start from the foundation of it.
Sure. Tell us how many of these bad products, but one point I wanted to make to compare, gasoline doesn't have lead in it anymore.
Really?
Because, yes, they took the lead out of gasoline. So think about that. You're putting on lipstick that has lead. A friend of mine just called me up before I went on air.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? You just told me that.
Yeah, and he said, how can there, you know, how many times are they putting that lead onto their body?
Yeah.
Which is terrible. So.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's a really good point, and I did not know that about gasoline at all. What is lead? Lead is a bluish-gray material found in the earth. The FDA allows it in our makeup, in our food, in our personal care products. The FDA limits the color additives that it's allowed, so typically it's no more than to 20 parts per million that they're allowed to put in our products. And it says it's okay, they're not ingesting it. Well, our body is what? It's an organ, and guess what? It absorbs everything we put on it or in it. So when we're applying it, our body is eating it, folks. It's getting in our body. That's not something you want to do. So I wanted to tell you that on a day-to-day basis, women put 12 cancer-causing products on their body a day, just to start the day. They say men meaning metrosexual, which means
I'm out.
A more fancier man that likes to put more, take care of themselves. That's coming out wrong.
That's
I just
okay.
mean that some men like to use more products than others. So 6 products that you guys are putting on that are cancer causing. Women are putting on 12. When you just start, that doesn't even think when you talk to people and there's perfume, you're smelling their hairspray, the gas, environmental stimuli, that doesn't even count anything else. So it's really important that we know our products and we know what's in our products and we know how to get better products. So I thought this was really interesting. I found this on the internet and it said in a small study out last week, researchers asked a group of teenage girls to hand over their lipsticks and glosses and tested it for toxic metals, including lead. And the lipsticks were 3 times ingested, more significantly, more than the amounts legalized in drinking water for lead.
That's huge.
Isn't that huge? And these are teenage
Terrible.
girls. Yeah. Depending on the lipstick, in some cases, women who slathered on 14 times a day or more were meeting or surpassing the daily recommended exposure for lead aluminum metals that humans should avoid entirely throughout their life. So I don't know if you would know. Do you know any brands of like lipsticks or anything like that? I don't know.
I actually don't. I stopped using lipstick a while ago.
Thank gosh, because you would have heard it from me, okay, today. But I just want to tell you a few lipsticks that are affordable that you guys can get at Walmart, Target, wherever you're getting. They're the top lead lipsticks. Maybelline, Color Sensational, L'Oreal, NARS, which is in Sephora, CoverGirl, Queen Collection, NARS Semi-Matte, L'Oreal, Color Rich, basically everything in Maybelline, everything in Revlon because they own each other, Avon, Beyond Color, I'm sorry Avon, you're going to hate me, Burt's Bees, stabbed me in the heart when I found this out, Burt's Bees Shimmer Lip Gloss, it's in it.
You know what, forget this list. How do we not buy any of that, and what do the women and people buy gifts for that will be safe for them? What could they do? Because that's a nightmare.
It is, but it's really important to know the list because ladies actually will write that down so they know what to kind of avoid when you're doing that. So, but the 8 things that you need to avoid whenever you are looking for ingredients, and you guys, if you don't know what it is, just write it down and Google it because I don't want to give you the big words. But if you want to stay away from BHA and BHT, coal tar dyes, DEA, related ingredients, formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is what they embalm dead bodies with to preserve them, and we're putting that on our body and on our lips. Parabens, perfume, or if you want to get fancy, it's called parfum. It's the same thing. It's still cancer-causing ingredients. PEG compounds, petroleum, soda, large sulfate, triclosan, which is an antibacterial cosmetics. It's in toothpaste, cleansers, antiperspirants, and it is an endocrine disruptor in your body. So that's really important. But where can you get safe cosmetics?
Yeah.
Which is a great question. Is you can get them, it's a little bit more effort, but you can get them anywhere. You could shop online. And I know people are saying it's so much harder because you could just go out and you could just go to Walmart or Target, but you're spending your money for something that breathes life or death into you. So jump on the internet and get something, or you're more than happy to get something from me. 100% Pure Cosmetics is made out of fruit pigments. You could buy that. Echo Bella is made out of flower pigments. You could buy that. And recently, I just started to have a line where I'm getting labels so I'll have my name on stuff. I'm just having vegan, gluten-free, safe cosmetics, and they're wonderful lip glosses. I have on Femme Fatale right now is what I have on my lips, and you'll see Carrie soon, and she has on Jealous Much on her lips. These are nice and effective, nicely priced lip glosses. But the scariest thing I want to show you guys is how can you tell, you're going to do this one on you, how are you going to tell if your lipsticks have lead in it? Well, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put this on our hands, and I just want you to rub this. I don't know if you guys can get close up. We're going to do this one, and then this is Clinique, and this is Maybelline. And we're going to put it right here. And this is just to see if you guys, that's a fancy color on you, isn't it?
Goes well with my skin.
It does indeed. And we're going to see if this has lead in it. So this is, I stole from my mom. It's a 14 karat gold diamond ring. Compliments of her
Mom,
divorce.
don't tune
Thanks,
in.
Mom. So this is, you're going to take it, you rub it, and then you rub it on your skin. And I don't know if you could tell, do you see the black? That's lead.
I can see it.
Yeah, isn't that scary?
I hope you didn't give me the one with the lead in it.
Let's check it out. Is yours lead?
This suspense is killing me.
Yeah.
It's full of lead.
It's full of lead. Everything in this bag except my 2 lip glosses are full of lead, and they're top name brands. And this is what you're supplying your children, your family.
Quick. Where's that?
Rub it off. It's already in your body. Sorry
No,
about that.
My system's strong. Hold on one second.
Take that green tea. I'm sorry, I get spicy because it makes me angry when companies try to, yeah, that's not going to come off. It will when you go in the bathroom, but not, but not right now.
You know what? Can you put a list of this on our Healthier, Happier You Facebook page?
Yeah, absolutely.
So then people can see that.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll put the list that you don't want to buy and the list that you can, and then the 10 ingredients you want to steer away from. I do want to share that there's 2 sites, safecosmetics.com and skindeep.org, that you can Google, and before you buy a product, whether it's a man product or a woman product, you could punch in. It'll tell you how cancerous it is, 10 being the most, 1 being the least cancerous from there. So I hope that was informative, and I hope that helped educate you guys a little bit. To introduce you guys to one of my dear friends, Carrie Sullivan, and she is a nurse, but she also is very passionate about being holistic in her life, and I love all of the things that she makes, from food to body lotions. She's kind of a connoisseur in all sorts of things, so I would love to just hand it over and let her tell you a little about of your heart.
Well, I want to say first about the lipsticks. Whenever I had my kids, that's the first thing that went off of my mouth was Burt's Bees lip balm.
Yeah.
You know,
How did
because
you
you
know?
have the babies, you're kissing them all the time, you're in their face, and I didn't want chemicals on them all the time.
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, I knew those chemicals were in there, and who wants to be putting that on your baby?
Yeah, and kissing your baby. That makes sense.
Yeah, I am a newly registered nurse.
Awesome.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's huge.
But yeah, holistic living, skincare, healthy eating is definitely very close to my heart. That's what we talk about a lot.
We do. We do.
And I had done holistic skincare for a while, and that's actually how we met.
Yeah, tell them how.
I came to you for some skincare, and we started talking, and then
that was it. That's all it took.
And now you're here on Healthier, Happier You, discussing that.
Right? It's awesome.
I know, I'm so excited.
And I remember meeting you out in the public there.
Yes, I know, and immediately you told me about your green tea, and I was so intrigued, because you were very passionate.
I knew you were a health nut, just because you said you knew Bethany.
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, it's a pleasure and honor to have you on the show. Can't wait to hear more about what you've done and what you are doing, too.
Yeah.
Well, I've done, as Bethany said, a lot. I do some homemade skincare, facial treatments, facials with things like yogurt and fruits. I've done body lotions, but what Bethany really likes is the vegan treats I make.
Guys, they're the best in Pittsburgh. And
Can we have her back to make some of those on air?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Whenever you're talking about putting chemicals, on your skin and your body, that's one thing I believe in. No matter how you eat, that you should be plant-based, whole food.
Agreed.
Less sugar, less chemicals.
Less problems.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Definitely. And now, as being a nurse, I see it. I mean, with obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, everything.
The cinnamon's helping with diabetes, as you know.
That's right.
Well, and you say the anti-inflammatory. I mean, and that helps with so many diseases. So I guess we should get back to the skincare part here.
Yes, I know.
I can get pretty passionate about this too. So,
yes.
Okay, I said, why do we want to worry about what we put on our skin? And you had touched that a little bit. Because our skin is our largest organ, everything's absorbed. And we have this protective layer on our skin that I don't think people realize that we have. It's called the acid mantle. It keeps bacteria out. But I think people don't realize they're destroying that special protection we have on our skin with harsh products.
Would you say it's being compromised every day? Just the environment, let alone what you ingest?
Sun damage, harsh products. That's where we come with the chemicals. Women are doing all these glycolic acids and heavy products on their skin.
TCA, trichloroacetic acid. You can't even, you're not even supposed to breathe it in, and women have that on their skin.
I got to bring a pen
minutes.
next time and take notes on this. I'm serious. You two are fantastic. Now I'm going to get bombarded with what are all these things. So we have to post it up, and Carrie Ann, anytime you want to post something to Healthier, Happier You,
please do.
Please do.
Okay, I will. I brought a couple things.
Okay.
Now, my motto is that if you can eat it, you can put it on your skin. So the things I like, as you mentioned, coconut oil. I love that for body moisturizer right after you get out of the shower or the bath. Yogurt. Yogurt's my favorite thing. I tell people that. That's the easiest mask. If you have a little bit of Greek yogurt.
Do you make your own yogurt?
No, I have not.
I always wanted to do that.
I've thought about that too, but I haven't attempted that yet.
Yeah.
I just wondered with all the skills that you have there.
Yeah, she definitely could, for sure.
Yeah, we'll have to try that.
Yeah, that'd be a good
Get a starter kit and let me know.
Make a starter kit for yogurt. Top seller.
So yogurt is a great mask to put on the skin. It has lactic acid in it. It's a much more gentle alpha hydroxy acid instead of the chemicals that you're buying. It's easy, it's cheap, it's usually in your fridge. Honey is great. It's great to go in your tea. It's great to go in your skin.
Yeah.
It's a natural humectant. It's great for acne-prone skin. And oats. Oats,
Ooh,
of
that's
course.
another good one. Good call,
that's such
babe.
it's a gentle
And
cleansing.
it's heart healthy too.
Yeah, if you eat it. See, if you can eat it, you can
we're
put it on
combining
your
all
skin.
these skills there.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. You're on a roll.
That's okay. And strawberries. Strawberries is one of my favorite masks.
Me
Ground up
too.
strawberry, the vitamin C. Antioxidants.
Natural whitener for your teeth.
Yeah. Yeah. See why we're friends.
Yeah.
I understand
Just
that.
happens.
Definitely.
Avocados too. I'm sure if they're in your fridge and you're using them
Hair
in
too.
salads, put them on your face, put them on your hair.
Chocolate mousse. I just do a little bit of
That's so, that's
good.
Healthy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for more of your healthy cookies like you
Right?
brought to our Pittsburgh Sportsline show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
We'll talk about that another day.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to
Yeah.
have an eating segment and cooking segment.
Yes, we will.
Definitely. It'll be
definitely
a
should.
special show, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
In addition to our once a month show.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
You're definitely going to be that guest,
Oh,
Okay.
she's the person
Yes.
for sure.
Oh, definitely.
whether you're
There's
her friend
food,
or
you
not.
Have to,
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll love it. It'll be fun.
Well,
It'll
what
be fun.
products do you have since I've been interrupting and we want to get that out to the people? You said you were
well,
going to mention something.
well,
That you
I
make
wanted
or
to-
use.
Well, I do make some vegan treats.
Okay, we wanted to hear about that.
They are very easy.
So good.
Yeah, and I definitely teach anybody who wants
She
to
could
learn.
teach, or if anyone
can
has
teach, or
parties, she could
I can
make that
definitely
for you,
make a
make
batch.
it easier.
Yes.
How do they get a hold of you then? Because I always do shameless promotions. Is there any way?
Well, you can definitely get a hold of me through Bethany or
Okay.
Or,
or
is
on
Facebook, okay?
Yeah.
She's under Carrie Ann, right?
Yes.
Carrie Ann Sullivan
Yes.
under Facebook.
She's my friend on Facebook.
She's my friend on Facebook. Yes.
Okay, I'll let you continue now.
Tell us some other things.
Well, I have done in the past
Yes.
with the facials, done the facial masks. You have to keep them refrigerated though.
They don't last that long,
don't
but who
last that
cares? They're
long.
natural.
I'll be
There's
eating
no-
those
Yeah,
things if
yeah.
you put
Yeah.
those around.
You know,
so.
You can eat a smoothie. You can put on your face. Why not?
It's
right?
true. My kids would be like, "Well, can I eat this, or is this for are you taking this to work to put on people's skin?"
That is the craze.
That's awesome when your kids ask you. I'm not sure.
Who would think that you could
Right.
talk about that at home with your kids
Yeah.
and
You
not
know,
pull it
isn't that
out of your
awesome?
medicine cabinet?
This is
So
where
good.
it starts, though, and that's healthy eating. If you can introduce it to your kids at a young age. I mean, if
Yeah.
I ask them what they want for dinner, they tell me like salmon for dinner.
Yeah.
What would you like with brown rice, a salad?
You're promoting your
It-
eating
it's-
segment with us for another
It's a-
time.
Yeah,
I know that. I'm
absolutely,
sensing that.
Absolutely.
I can't wait. What other products that,
well-
that you would want to talk about?
The facial masks,
Okay.
body butter, lotion bars,
Lotion
which
bars.
are so
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Bath salts, of course.
Using essential oils.
Yeah, of course.
I knew there'd
Yeah.
be a time.
Just saying. But yeah.
Yeah, and my vegan treats.
Her
That is fantastic.
food's
Yeah.
amazing. Your food's amazing. Vegan, no bake, gluten free.
Yeah.
Was peach cobbler she made me one night.
You're kidding. How
It's
can you go wrong
amazing.
with that?
I'm not sure. It's awesome.
You can't.
It's awesome. So good. And what do you have on your lips? You look so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Bethany.
Oh my gosh, she happens to just have it in her hand too. Golly.
I want to thank you for this, Bethany.
Yes, absolutely. That's
'Cause I
a
am.
new color. And what is it? It is Jealous Much. Carrie
I'm
looks
always,
beautiful.
you're always looking for healthy products.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're.
What a wealth of information.
Yeah,
here.
you really are. You really are, truly.
Definitely.
Good.
Well, I think that covers our segment with our guest. Unless you have
Yeah.
a final question for her or anything, what would you want to ask her that may be on your mind? Because you've covered about 99 different things.
Right, right. If you could tell the audience one thing that would be easy for them to make, what would it be? Whether it be food or a body product.
Food, treat-wise,
Yes.
I think that is so easy. It's so easy because you can use whatever really you have around the house. If you have dates, you can use that, or raisins as your base.
Yeah.
You can put them in a blender, mix them all up, and then throw in a nut you like. Like if you like
Oh,
cashews,
roll into the ball.
almonds, yeah. And
Really?
you crush
It's
it all
awesome.
up and you roll it in these little balls. And it's just these perfect little protein balls. Natural sugar. I mean, there is a
Yeah.
little bit of sugar, but it's natural.
I'm going to try
Yeah.
that.
It's
I
so
could use
easy.
my apricots that I have.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I eat those
Perfect.
every day, so I could combine
Exactly.
it with,
It's
different
awesome.
nuts that I like.
It keeps you full. Every day I do a half a cup of raisins, a half a cup of gluten-free oats, and then I do a teaspoon of vanilla and roll up in their protein balls.
I'm glad you come on the show just for that. The lipstick, you sort of lost me a little bit on
Well,
that.
I
But,
know I can tell, but it's okay.
well, we have a lot of interest from men, women, children, and everything else.
Yeah.
When I run into people, they always said, "Why didn't you start some type of healthy show?" I said, "We have that already."
Yeah.
And a lady last week asked me, she goes, "That migraine from Jory that she was talking about, it, she's so interested in that."
That's awesome.
So,
See, it's helping. We just want to help people. That's our heart.
That's what this is about. It's a lifestyle. It's a wellness.
Yeah.
And it's just expanding the base of people that know this and see how easy it is. I'm going to try grinding up some walnuts and apricots.
Yeah,
that would be
So
good.
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
So you got me thinking about tomorrow. Thank you for watching our second show of Healthier, Happier You. We'll be back next month with Al Levine, the Talking Machine, and Bethany Montecalvo.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much.